Good afternoon once again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the third round of Tuesday night racing, the Bahrain Grand Prix. This is actually our best lap in qualifying. You can see we're purple, but down on our delta in the first sector by a clear 10th and and even further mistakes there. Heading into turn 11 and 12, the dreaded corners for me on this track, we actually pulled some time back on our previous lap. So now we're going green. We have two cars in front of us to beat. Let's see what we go. Second at the time, but we do get shuffled back by Stylen on his debut in this league to third. But look, a 10th was the difference, so we could have been on pole, or at least the front row here. Having said that, third is not too bad on a 21-man grid. Off we go, and we've got the Ferrari and the Haas in front of us. We've got another Haas behind us. Fantastic start though, so can we go down the inside? In hindsight, should have braked a bit later, because we get absolutely punted wide by the two Haas boys. Racing incident, of course, Stylen had nothing to do with that. Dubsy was down his inside, 3 wide, just doesn't really go. A bit of lag from the Williams of Hold Up Man, and we really need to get back past him because he's an unknown quantity and I don't want to come off the train, but that was a miscalculation there. He braked a lot earlier than I thought he would, and sort of got forced into that manoeuvre. Either way, my mistake. That's allowed Jeff through, not the engineer Jeff, but the driver Jeff. All kinds of mayhem happening behind. Killer Taxi out of the race already. And we've been spun out of nowhere. Did not see that coming at all. Hemorrhaging positions here. This is horrible. Crook also out of the race. Out of the points we are, as the other Williams comes through. And this is really not what we asked for. He goes wide though, so back into the points at the first possible opportunity. Let's see this from other drivers' perspectives. This is Murph's. He's well back in 17th, but you can see this, the sheer number of cars, the volume of machinery taking up the track here. There goes Crook, big collision for the Renault, and Murph shuffled up 7 positions already. There's a car going across the inside of the infield and smacks me. It's actually the other manner, out of control. There I am. Holy crap, more collisions behind. We need to pick up the view of my teammate here, Andy. He's in 8th. Whoa, there comes HSV, a big dive bomb there. In 7th currently, there I am, right in front of him. He's got damage though. Let's see what happens. He runs wide, spins back across the track, saves it, but then comes across and wipes me out. Well, that explains a lot. Anyway, we'll move on and try and recover as many points as possible, because we are in the championship lead at this stage. Here's Murph and Excalibur. Big run on those guys, and we should be able to make a fairly easy move down the inside into the final turn. Yep, and that's 2 positions in 1. We really need that sort of thing, and we need it fast before these guys get away. Here's John Dog, who made a very clean start, and it passed him for P5. But after that it became very difficult to catch anyone because of the sheer gap they had. Brian Stingray getting away at the front, and Killer Taxi pretty much summing up the first lap. The gap to the car in front at this stage is 8.5 seconds, Hold Up Man. That will be the target for the rest of the race. We pit at the end of lap 5, put on the medium compound, and we have so much grip that we accidentally cut the corner. That was our first warning. So that really blew everything up as well. The gap came down to 2.7 by the end of that stint, and it was time to pit on lap 17, but just look at my front left tyre as we go into the pits. Bam, there it goes. Don't know if you've noticed, Jeff, but I'm already in the pit lane. Anyhow, here we come towards our manor friends. Another set of mediums should take us to the end, or at least 100 metres before the end, according to that stint. Here's John Dog. We get a DRS pass on him. We try and catch up to Hold Up Man. He's also got traffic in front of him. I think that's Mozza in the Ferrari. It would have to be, yeah, because Stingray's leading the race. Finally, we catch up to Hold Up Man with 5 or so to go. We get a bit of DRS, but it's so difficult to follow him through this turn 11 and 12. I just don't have enough grip. Everywhere else I seem to catch up slightly, so I could be within DRS, but then I'd lose it here and not be close enough on the main straight. This is my strongest sector of the track, so I had to try and make the move here. I went for the over and under here, planned it. Down the inside, he comes across. Yeah, he had that scouted, I think. Perhaps a bit of lag, but I wasn't far enough up to warrant a manoeuvre or space there. Either way, that causes a big gap, and I do get back to within DRS, but boom.
This is your final lap of the race. Your DRS is offline. The rear wing is down, so you can stay out while we work on a fix.
Great, the DRS failed exactly when I needed it. Anyway, that's the end of the race. 10 points, not the worst given what happened at the start. Feel a bit upset about that though. Either way, congratulations to Brian Stingray, who takes back the championship lead with a victory. Dubsy and Stylen bringing the Haas cars to second and third on the podium. See you guys next week for Russia.